by a street dog? Especially the boys, when you run in your residential areas, when you cycle in the streets, you find group of dogs chasing you. And some of you are scared, some of you are harmful. You get down, you take stones and throw at them. Is it fair on our part to treat the dogs like that? Whatever, we should not harm the dogs. Even if they chase us, we should be cautious and careful. My dear students, parents, teachers, and all the well-wishers, welcome back to another beautiful poem, an elegy on death of a mad dog. Oliver Goldsmith, an Anglo-Irish poet, playwright, novelist. This poem is an extract from his popular, well-known novel, The Vicar of Wakefield. And this poem talks beautifully about, it's a satire, comical satire. Though it's an elegy meaning is a reflection, a poem of serious reflections on serious thoughts and a lamentation over death or loss of life. Maybe a friend or an acquaintance is called elegy. This poem talks about whom we lament on, whose loss we are going to mourn upon. A beautifully penned down poem is a serious reflection on the modern era, and the modern poetry talks about this satire and irony of a good man whom we think good, but how far he is good for himself or to his dog. Let us see. It may be a beautiful lines and poems whenever we come across with few elegies, but still we need to reflect upon these serious thoughts, thought-provoking. Let us look at this beautiful poem. Oliver Goldsmith, 1730-1774. 2022, still we talk about his writings. You can imagine what creativity and great thinking goes into those beautiful minds of these writers. An elegy on the death of a mad dog. The title itself is speaking about an elegy, is a mourning, a lamentation on the death of a mad dog. Mad dog. I don't want to just go into that, but let us start with the stanza. Good people all of every sort, give ear unto my song, and if you find it wondrous short, it cannot hold you long. So he's calling out everyone, good people, all those who say we are good, we do these things, that thing. We help others, we help people to have food, clothes. Good people of every sort. Good every sort. Maybe different fields of goodness. Give ear unto my song. I am going to give a song, an elegy. Ear, listen to what I sing. Most of the poetry is lyrical, it can be sung. And if you find it wondrous short, if you find it's wonderful, it is going to amazes you. It is going to make you feel overwhelmed. It cannot hold you long. It doesn't have that feel of wondrous, doesn't stay for long. Let us start. In Islington, there was a man of whom the world might say that still a godly race he ran whenever he went to pray. In Islington, a beautiful town. He's an Anglo-Irish poet. There lived a man who was running a race, a godly race that shows a very pious, God-fearing. Everyone who talks about him, they say such a nice and good man. Whole world might say he's running a godly race. And whenever he went to pray, that means whenever we go to the religious places, maybe when we go to church to pray, when we go to temple, when we go to mass, people will think we are pious, we're God-fearing, we're good people. Just going to the religious places is good enough. So let us see what is it. A kind and gentle heart he had to comfort friends and foes. The naked every day he clad when he put on his clothes. A kind and gentle heart he has because he comforts everyone. He comforts his friends and also his foes. Foes are enemies. Usually we comfort, we give all our support and help to friends. But this man not only comforts friends but also his foes. And he covers the naked people. That means people who doesn't have clothes. Whenever he put on his clothes, he thinks of the people who doesn't have the clothes. And he gives them clothes. Look at her, what a beautiful nature. Kind-hearted human being, this man. And in that town a dog was found, as many dogs there be, both mongrel, puppy, whelp, and hound, and curs of low degree. All these are the breeds of dogs. There was one dog. So many dogs are there, but this dog is special in that little town. This dog and man at first were friends. Initially they were friends. They were leading a beautiful life. They were playing together. They were running together. They are eating together. But when a pick began, when a small dispute began between the dog and the man, the dog to gain some private ends. See, we play with dogs, but suddenly if you just stamp your feet on the tail of the dog, it holds your calf muscle. Maybe something might have happened like that. Those though both were friendly enough. But after the pick, to just meet the private ends, to have its own dog's own private ends, immediately what did the dog do? Went mad and bit the man. That anger is a short madness. Maybe dog is irritated. Maybe dog didn't like what this man has done. Maybe his bone from the mouth was pulled by this man. So, to meet that private end, he just became mad and bit the man. The wound, it seemed both sore and sad. The biting of the wound is sore, painful and sad, sorrow, because they were friends. If someone else have come and some other street dog has bitten is different issue. But the friendly dog, every day they both play together, eat together. If that dog bites the owner, the man, it is so sad and sorrowful, painful to every Christian eye. And while they swore the dog was mad, they swore the man would die. So every Christian eye here, the word is good eye, religious minded, God fearing, good nature. They help others. If you call them 1 mile, they go 3 miles. If they want help for one small thing, they do 3 small, bigger things. So that is a kind of, kind-hearted people around him. So for every eye, it felt, oh, this dog bitten the man. The dog went mad. The man would die. So everybody swore. Swore is, they said, oh, did the dog bite? Oh, that too, the own, every day he feeds the dog. He plays with the dog. And that dog only has bitten this man. Definitely this dog has gone mad. Otherwise, who will bite the owner? Such a nice man, such a religious man. He gives clothes to everybody. He comforts friends and foes. And this dog has bitten that man. The dog is mad, and if mad dog bites, the man would die. They swore. They all said. But soon, a wonder came to light that showed the rogues their light. Very soon a wonder has come into the town. They were struck with a wonder which has just shut the mouths of all those rogues. You think that they are all good people, but for all those rogues who lied saying that the dog is mad and the man would die, the man recovered of the bite, the dog it was that died. The man recovered, but who died? The dog that was died. Oliver Goldsmith nicely penned a satirical, comical reflection of the man. Outwardly he may look good, but he has so much poison in him that when the mad dog has bitten him, the poison in him has killed the mad dog. Nothing happened to the man. What a beautiful modern poetry Oliver Goldsmith has penned down in 1734 and 1774. How beautiful is this? Think of this. Many of us will think like that. We are all so good. We are pious. We help so many. Maybe that is our outward nature. What is our inward nature? Are we good enough inside? Are we good enough with our lives? Your outward nature will not give you eternal peace and harmony. How long can we pretend as if we are good? The dog was died, not the man. Think of this elegy, a beautiful elegy on death of a mad dog. Be blessed. Have a nice day.